It was another busy weekend of sports and also a busy week coming up with Wimbledon starting up today. And of course, World Cup soccer, PGA and LPGA golf, Major League Baseball, everything going on. It's a great day for sports here on the Chain Gang Sports Show.
We want to give a big shout out to the U.S. News and Entertainment Network for producing this show. Please like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date.
The Chain Gang Sports Show, recorded at the Flagler Voice Podcast Studios in association with the U.S. News and Entertainment Network. Things are truly better with us. Johnny Monte Carlo with you on this Monday. Tommy Thunder. Man, I tell you what, a lot to cover. It always is like this on a Monday.
Every Monday, even during the we thank goodness we have World Cup and now Wimbledon, so we've added some things to not bore people with just Major League Baseball.
Oh yeah,
and WNBA.
Well, WNBA is boy, I tell you what, some controversy going on there with the Caitlin Clark thing.
You know what? I got to tell you, these girls in the league. If Caitlin Clark falls down, they should be picking her up.
Yeah, because she's
changed that league. I don't care what they say. I know the foundation's been there for a long time, but Caitlin Clark has changed the game. Do you know that they now fly starting last year? They now fly to their road games. They used to take buses.
Right.
But because they're in the black and well into the black, they were able to afford. And that's a shame, man. I don't understand it.
It's evolving.
Yeah.
And it's just like when Michael Jordan came into the league in the NBA in the mid-'80s.
Yeah.
You know, you had Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, but Michael Jordan became the face of the NBA.
No question.
They should really, I don't know. We're seeing that a lot, though. And
the fist in the throat, and then they say that it was the way the camera, it wasn't as violent. Come on.
Yeah, I don't care how you play it back. It looked egregious.
Egregious. That's a good word, my friend.
The Fever coach, she was hot.
And she had every right to be.
And I don't mean hot like a supermodel. I mean, she was on
bad.
fire. She had a fever over that thing.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, though, when you look at it, things are going to have to be called and not the next day.
Right
there on the court.
Yeah, not the next day. That's true.
Not the next day. They need to take immediate action. It kind of reminded me of, remember when Brunson got kind of thrown down
by Wembenyama. Yeah.
And it wasn't called.
Sometimes the league is trying to protect the stars, the brand. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. They having Wembenyama suspended for a game would have been, not good for television, and they had some amazing ratings going on for that. So I mean, it is a business, bottom line. So
that is for sure. Like all of sports, for the most part.
Absolutely.
A lot of business taking place over in London at this hour.
Yeah.
Wimbledon starting up now.
Who would have thought Serena Williams would be the
Serena's back at 44.
44?
44.
I thought it was 40-something. I thought it was older than that. I mean, but that's just amazing.
44. If she were to even win a match, that would be amazing. And I think she has the ability to play doubles because that's easier. But singles, you got to be able to
no
move
question.
around.
6.
The movement.
She had 6 Grand Slam titles by the time that her opponent on this one was born.
What was it? The U.S. Open. After that, she in 2022, I believe it is.
That's the last time she played.
Yeah, the last time she played. So 4 years.
A singles match.
Yeah, a singles match. So. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
A win of any kind.
They said she got the last wild card spot. Listen, when you're a 7-time winner, I think you could pick your time when you want to come in.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She could have, yeah.
Grandfathered in or whatever terminology. Grandmothered in this case, if you want to use that terminology. The ladies get into the action today early. Arena Sabalenka, Coco Gauff, Jessica Pegula, I think, is in action right now as we speak.
Yeah, Pegula.
Pegula,
yeah. I was watching it before I headed over to the studio. She was she was up 4-1 at the time.
The Pegula family, the Bills, the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that's right.
The ownership.
Yeah. That is correct. She grew up on a tennis court in the country club life, but in Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, it's not like you're playing. Thank goodness tennis is an indoor sport.
Naomi Osaka, among others, in action today. Chris Evert, not part of the...
the commentary.
Right, the commentary, first time. She's been an analyst since 2011.
Yeah, what was the reason? Is it just retired?
Recurrence of ovarian
cancer. It is, I thought so.
She's already undergone surgery and going through chemotherapy.
I love Chris Evert.
Yeah,
I loved her as a player. I love her as a commentator. She's good people. I know when I lived in Delray Beach, I ran into her at Publix, as a matter of fact.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, down Palm Beach is the who's who. I mean, Lenny Kravitz, you name Venus and Serena lived right down the street.
Well, especially now. But yeah, I remember her growing up. Jeannie Everett, her sister, who passed away from ovarian cancer.
Really? Wow. That's a scare.
A few years back, yeah. It's something that this is like, I believe, the third time that Chris has.
Yeah, women have a thing about the C word. To me, to me, the C word is cancer. Yeah. I mean, that's as bad of a word as it gets. That's a tough disease, and man.
But she is a fighter, though. She's beaten it twice. Let's see it happen again. Yeah. And hopefully she'll be back in commentary. If not this year, then certainly next year. By the way, I did this many years ago when Wimbledon started up. I asked the question, what is the official food of Wimbledon? And I did it as a
strawberries and cream.
There you go. Let me tell you, I asked that 19 years ago on ESPN Sports Radio, and nobody could come up with that. Yeah. Now you come up with it because you can research it, right?
I didn't Google it. I just
you just knew.
Yeah, because I remember, they always make a big deal about it. At least on one of the networks would make a deal on it, and I just always thought, man, it doesn't even look good. I'm not a big strawberry guy.
Strawberry,
not sweet enough. Well, every strawberry I get is tart.
Depends on what time of the day, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
And then they've got that Pimm's #1. That's the official drink. PIMMS.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, we'll have to Google that later on. Yeah. But that's just some of the stuff.
I was in a store last night, and what is it, Death Water? They have. Are you familiar with Death Water?
Death Water. I've seen.
That's crazy. Why would you need Death Water?
But yet, it's.
You'd think it would be a malt liquor or something, but it's just water.
It's just water.
I think it has to do with the scientific fact that anybody who has drank water has eventually died.
Come on, hit the button.
100%.
Hit the button. There
100%. By the way. And we're in the knockout round of World Cup soccer. Did you see
Canada?
Yeah,
Canada making it to the 16 against South Africa. Yeah, that's a big win.
1-0. That was a big win. Great defense.
Oh my goodness!
Saw some of that
on both sides. I mean, there were 4 goalies in South Africa's one time. I think there were 4 different guys stopped the ball from getting in the net on one little barrage.
And that goal was scored in stoppage time, right? They exceeded.
Yeah, everything ended. Everything was walk-offs, stoppage time, and overtime in the WNBA. Last buzzer beaters. It was a great day.
WNBA. Yeah, 4 overtimes.
Yeah, it was good. It
was Washington, the Mystics.
And now even the PGA.
The PGA is in overtime because of rain. Rain was coming down.
Yeah, so now they play 1 hole today, 9:00 in the morning.
Could Scheffler end up coming up big?
Did you see that putt on 18?
I'm pulling for him.
It became a country thing.
Yeah.
You had the fans of Norway with the rowing and
Norway. They're getting a lot of face time.
Oh my goodness. And they're everywhere.
They are everywhere.
They're at the Red Sox games, they're at the the PGA thing is in Connecticut, so they're in the New England area. That right?
Oh yeah, they were at Citi
Field.
Boy. They were at Citi Field last week. They were doing that rowing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, MetLife is hosting.
MetLife. I mean, they're everywhere. They're like Visa.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Hey, but in World Cup soccer today, of course, there's plenty of action. Brazil and Japan, Germany and Paraguay and the Netherlands taking on Morocco. So we'll have some final scores.
When's the next U.S. game? Wednesday?
That is Wednesday. And they're going to take on Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Who eliminated Italy. So Terranova and myself as Italian-Americans.
That's the revenge game.
That's the revenge game for the Italian-Americans.
Yeah, that game's going to be at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. And we'll see if the U.S. can bounce back after that 3-2 last kick loss to Turkey. That was disappointing. I know they had substitutes in there. There wasn't the first stringers. Pulisic came in. he played a limited amount of that second half.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to read too much into it. I'm going to say USA all the way. They're going to come up with the win on Wednesday. And if they do, there's a good chance they'll be playing Belgium. That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Because both teams, they're projecting that that's,
this is, we've never gone past the round of 32. So
we're already going into an area.
Yeah, that we're not familiar with.
We're not familiar with.
Yeah. And you know what? What did I say to you? Didn't I say this? I said this on the show with Terranova. And I just believe when you have momentum, and then it's just like in the NFL when they have the opportunity. Remember when the Indianapolis Colts had the chance to go undefeated? And when you sit and rest guys to protect for playoffs, and now football is a more physical game, so I get that. But soccer, man, they should have never taken their foot off the accelerator. Should have had their starters playing. You get a week in between. Now, the two guys on the yellow card, I when you find out you get a yellow card in 2 consecutive games, you then have to sit out. So protecting them, I understood. But to sit 9 guys, I just didn't, I don't know. I just didn't get it. And a lot of other people didn't get it either. But we'll see.
Well, I guess, when you have calf injuries and everything, the legs take.
But they put Pulisic in. He played.
He did play. He did play a certain amount of minutes. But
yeah,
we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty confident they're going to come up with a win this Wednesday. After that, I don't know. Right now, all the betting books, Bet MGM and Draft, all these
FanDuel, that.
FanDuel. They say that USA that game against Turkey, that was like one of their biggest bets, biggest games for bets
for money moving.
So.
Well, I tell you,
USA ends up going all the way. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be a story.
From a betting standpoint.
I don't know, man. Did you see Messi played?
Messi.
Second half puts a free kick and he puts that bender on it. Bend it like Beckham. They should bend it like Messi because that dude can flat out. He's got like in World Cup he's got 6 free, but on the free kick, he's got 6 goals wrapping it around walls. I mean, they always put up a wall. How do you get it by there? He bends it around. It's crazy.
And Mbappe and him, that's the two for the golden boot.
Yeah,
you would think.
At
this point.
And Hovland. I mean, Holland is still there. Yeah. I mean, so I tell you, the World Cup it's going to be exciting. I truly believe the stars have come out. That's always good for soccer. I mean, good for anything, any sport. But going back to the Travelers though. With the rain and everything, Morikawa coming out and shooting a 61. And then in the clubhouse, sitting there, waiting for these guys. He was done hours before, and he just sat and he was in like the cafeteria with a golf club and a jacket on, waiting to see. And, he didn't find out that he was done until 18, where, it's going to be fun. It's you got Victor Hovland against Scotty Scheffler, Norway versus the United States, and they both showed out. I've never seen they were chanting USA when Scheffler hit, and Scheffler not an emotional guy with that crazy fist pump because that was an 8-foot comeback putt to send it to the sudden death. And Scheffler he rises to the occasion. The guy has only won once, but leads the FedEx Cup standings. So that just tells you how many 2s and 3s he's got.
It could be one of those tournaments that we see a big name finally win.
Yeah.
Not somebody that, is,
first timer.
Sketchy, yeah.
Yeah, like the kid Cawley from right here from the Bunnell. Bud Cawley. Yeah, another shout out to my girl Trisha Bullock, who that's her cousin, and she's part of it. Oh yeah, Trisha. Grew up with him. He was homeschooled here right here in Mondex.
You were well connected, Tom.
Yeah, see that, man.
That's all I can say.
Brother, it's not what you know; it's who you know.
That's it. Either know them personally, or you know somebody that knows them personally.
I tell you got to get close to Joe Mullen. Joe Mullen is the guy who knows everybody.
Everyone well connected.
Yeah.
Hey, so France, Argentina, you think that could be?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I think. I think it plays out. I think it's set up where it could be that, right? That's coming in. Possibly. I wasn't sure if they met each other in the semifinals.
Either France or Argentina, but as far as the favorites to win it all, and Brazil, what is it? Spain, Portugal, the Netherlands.
I don't see Portugal as that strong. 6. I didn't think Portugal was strong at all. I think they were outplayed by Colombia. I mean, was it Colombia? Who'd they play in the last game? Anyway, They were outplayed.
We'll have to get our research.
Fact checker. We'll have him on Thursday.
We'll have
Lucas Gagata.
That's it. We'll have to see if he's available on Mondays as well. Hey,
Lucas
the LPGA.
The Gator Man. DA Gator Man. Producer, was that his first intervene? The first oh no, that's right. He made a bad joke earlier.
Oh, that's right.
Dad joke.
He's did you say intervened?
Yeah,
intervened. That's
not intervened. Yeah, he participated in our
interjected.
Interjected. That's the word, and we love when he does
something with an enter.
Yeah.
LPGA. What is it? South Korean Heron Yu.
There's a shock. South Korean.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
There is.
I mean,
especially in this tournament yesterday.
Just in LPGA alone. I mean, they're in the top 10. I think there's 7 of them. 7 South Koreans.
Would we say they're dominating?
Yeah. I mean,
to a degree?
I watched the special on the South Korean female golf program in South Korea. These girls, they're hitting balls. And they have, geographically, they don't have golf courses, a lot of them. But they have 7-story driving ranges. And that's where these girls hit balls all day, every day.
Sort of like Top Golf.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. But I don't think they're serving little mini dogs.
Yeah, no.
Cocktail Franks.
Well, anyway, so you was 10 shots back after round 1 on Thursday and managed to work her way up.
That's incredible.
Her first major title.
10 strokes back on day 1. That's pretty cool.
The Women's PGA Championship. She won it by 2 strokes over Ina Yoon at Hazeltine National Golf Club in Chaska, Minnesota. I never even heard of Chaska, Minnesota.
No, I've heard of Hazeltine. It's
Hazeltine, yeah.
Yeah, big course.
But we didn't know that it was in
Chaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they said Shasta at first. Remember the soda?
The soda, yeah. Nobody would remember that.
That goes way back.
Maybe our listeners might.
Well, the producer probably has dabbled in some.
Yeah, that and RC Cola.
RC Cola, yeah. That's
remember RC?
Brand.
Yeah.
RC Cola.
Well, I tell you the other thing, too. We went into the weekend. Yankees were in first place, top 3, 4 in the power rankings. It's amazing what happens when you get swept. And they didn't just sweep us. They swept Schittler, who got the loss. They lost 4-0, didn't give up an earned run. His ERA dropped.
And Garrett Cole?
Garrett Cole took a loss. And then, I don't think Rodon took the loss yesterday because we lost in the
no, that was
walk-off in the
Fernando Cruz.
Yeah, let me tell you something. That right there just tells you, first of all, we couldn't hit for 3 days. No Judge, no Giancarlo, no Grisham. Not that, everybody's making a big deal about Grisham, which I have a hard time to understand. As a baseball fan, I'm a huge Yankee fan. We know that.
Yes.
But Grisham's a 220 hitter, 210 hitter. How is he missed so dramatically? I don't understand it. He's a 1 in every, 2 in every 10 times at bat, he gets a hit. It's not, for me, I'm just over these guys with the less than 200 batting average who are floating around 200. It's just not, it's not good for baseball.
If you look at the Major League Baseball, the hitters right now, I think there's only about maybe 10 or a little less than 10
over
that are
300.
300 or more.
I know, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
Well, that's because you got guys throwing 105.
Right. Can you imagine? It's just a blur. You're just swinging, just you're wishing and hoping.
No question. No question. You're just picking an area to put the plane of your backswing on. That's it.
Hoping you're making contact at some point. But yeah, the Yankees, not just to lose, but to lose to the Red Sox.
Oh,
that's got to hurt.
Who are in last place? But if you look, did you look at the pile up for the wild card spot? There are 9 teams within 7 games
in the American League.
In the American League.
Oh yeah, and the White Sox. Can you imagine the White Sox?
But the Angels
what a turnaround they've made. They, along with the Phillies over in the National League.
Now that's a turnaround. That's a serious turnaround.
But the White Sox, though,
that's true. They had last place last year.
Yeah, they had
100 losses.
3 straight years, I believe it was.
Yeah,
100 losses, and right now they're on track to where if they repeat what they've done so far, because we're at the halfway point now. Although the All-Star game isn't until Tuesday, July 14th. But if things hold as they did in the first half, the White Sox would make the playoffs. That's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
What's also amazing is I'm seeing these uniforms now. The White Sox in red Did you see that over the weekend? They look like the Cincinnati Reds.
The Red Sox are in yellow. I mean,
the Red Sox in green and yellow, and it's like
yellow one day, green the other.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of the old Oakland A's there. I don't know who I'm looking at by uniforms anymore.
It really is crazy.
Do you like the Brewers with the Wisco?
Yeah,
Wisco on it?
Wisco. It's short of Wisconsin.
For Wisconsin,
That's
I'm surprised you haven't ordered one of those jerseys to add to your collection.
It's already on order.
Just because of the oddity of it. But, yeah, it's I've noticed that now for several years, especially in baseball. The uniforms, it's hard to tell. Just like in the NFL, when they do the throwback uniforms. Sometimes the NBA, you get the same thing. They'll switch up. You don't really know who you're looking at by going with the uniform. So, Major League Baseball, it's Mizorowski. What is it now? He's set the record at 105.5 miles per hour for a starting pitcher. Third overall behind Aroldis Chapman and, of course, Ben Joyce of the Angels. So, he's throwing the heat all the time. We talked about it before. How long can he continue to do that?
Yeah, we talked about it with Mark Pryor. And Strasburg. Right. I mean, these are all guys that threw that 100-mile-an-hour fastball. The only one, like I said, Aroldis Chapman is the only one that's been able to do it consistently for these 10 years now at least.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that was back in 2010
when Chapman came in?
When Chapman, I believe, if I'm
made the debut with the Reds.
Yeah, he in 2010, Aroldis Chapman, I believe, ended up having 105.8 pitch. That's his fastest yet. That was in 2010. Then it was
105.5. Is that right? So I thought 105.5 was the record that
for starters. 105.8 by Chapman in 2010 is the record.
That's just crazy
overall. Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, that is amazing. I mean, let's face it. Just hitting something in the 90s, you go out to these batting cages, and good luck with that.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
But when you jack it up to the 100 plus, that's incredible there. So we'll see what happens. Young guy, he's got a long ways to go. Brewers, though, doing very well. Yeah. Last time I looked, they've got the second best record in baseball. The Dodgers, a lot of people were thinking, hey, Dodgers are going to do it again. I can't say that's a bad prediction. I don't think you're going out on the limb there. Certainly the Braves are competitive. The Brewers, they can beat the Dodgers, but best pitching staff in the National League, you got to go with the Dodgers right now.
Yeah, no question.
Ohtani is doing well. American League.
How about Mookie Betts? Mookie Betts is red hot.
Mookie Betts, he is
Betts is red hot. Ben Rice has fallen from grace. The poor guy, with no protection.
22 home runs he's stuck on.
Yeah, and his batting average went from 300 to he's dropped down to 270.
Yeah.
272.
Yeah.
Let's face it. That's what happens. If anybody, for our baseball followers, we know that you have to have somebody in the lineup that can protect you. I mean, who do you want to pitch to? Is it going to be Rice or Judge? Their bottom line was they don't want to pitch to Judge, so they'll pitch to Rice, and he gets to see better pitches. Just like Soto, when he was in front of Judge, he got the pitches because nobody wanted to get to Judge. They wanted to, try to get Soto out, so he sees better pitches. So that's the same thing now. Rice losing that protection. Here we are.
There you go. Yeah. By the way, over the weekend, the Mets drew the line on Mendoza. They got rid of Carlos after a 34-47.
Well, we thought that was going to happen week one, remember?
Yeah, before Rob Thomas over there.
The Phillies.
Yeah,
we thought that they were both going to go.
Yeah.
One went, and look what happened. Mets might be a little late to the dance on that.
When you look at that, though, it is surprising because look at the collapse they had last year.
Yeah, that I know.
It was the month of June, and
I would have only given him that first week. And did you see? I think it was over the weekend. Maybe it was last weck. But 6 infield errors in the game
for the Mets.
6 infield errors, and I'm talking about Bo Bichette. We're talking about, they have a rookie first baseman, but, it was bad. It was bad. Fly balls being dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Ground balls through the legs.
You got Benj out there in case you're doing any Benj watching.
Yeah. Listen, 6 infield errors in a game. That's insane. Well, the Yankees had 4 the other night in the loss to, 4 errors when Schlittler, like I said, gave up no runs. got the loss, gave up no runs. His ERA dropped, and that's a shame.
Schlittler is one of those names that it's like when you approach a speed bump in a parking lot, you got to take it real carefully, or you tear up that chassis real good.
Yeah.
So Mendoza, you think he'll find a job in baseball next year?
No. Definitely not.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah, well, do you think so? I mean, the collapse of last year, like you pointed out, and then
he had that success in 2024, where
he also
maybe that's why they were giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
it wasn't happening though.
No, it definitely was not happening.
But they've had a lot of injuries. That's the thing.
What team doesn't?
What team doesn't exactly?
Right, and if you have a good farm system with all the money that Cone has.
That's the thing. One of the biggest payrolls in sports.
Yeah, he's the wealthiest owner in baseball. So, I don't know, man. I mean, it just shows money can buy championships, but I mean, you got to put it's all about culture. I say it every time. I say it with every sport, culture, and the Mets' culture is just not good. Pete Alonso was an anchor for that team. Letting him go was a bad move. Bichette, he's new, and they just haven't had a chance to figure it out yet, I guess.
Well, now it's going to be a long season for the Mets.
Yeah,
as they're secure in that last place in the cellar of that National League East.
Yeah,
but the Marlins now they've I got to make mention of them.
I know you do.
All right, in third place there behind the Phillies. If the playoffs were to start, they're only like a game out of that wild card. We'll see what happens. Did you see anything about the X Games over the weekend?
I actually
California.
I didn't have a chance to. I definitely was. I'm a big golf fan, so I was under the golf, and the Yankee Red Sox series kept me busy. World Cup.
World Cup.
Yeah, I didn't. The X Games
going on.
I think the X Games are great. I saw the guy do the double grab bike flip in the air.
Oh man,
they do some crazy stuff, but the injuries that can happen when you're 30 feet in the air flipping bikes around is pretty intense.
Could be severe.
Compound fractures are aplenty.
Yeah, we're not just talking a calf injury there. You're risking it all.
Calf, yeah, no question.
I mean, the height that they get.
It's insane. It's insane on skateboards, whatever they're on. It's crazy.
And the skateboards,
super rare.
They're doing. I've always have seen that where they empty out swimming pools in California.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
But they go up on the rails and to.
Yeah, no, it's intense.
To me, there's just not enough padding.
I could never skateboard. I don't know why, man. I had a couple of nice skateboards in my time, but I think you have to be patient and learn how to do it. I could roller skate, but skateboarding didn't happen.
Hey, your Knicks, they signed fan favorite reserve guard Jose Alvarado, 3-year, $14 million contract.
I thought that was a great sign.
When I saw that, I knew you'd be happy about it.
I thought that was a great sign. I think Mitchell Robinson's the one I really want to make sure that they sign, offensive rebounding machine. One of the key rebounds in the championship run. He's just, he's got to get to the free throw line and work on that. That's brutal. But other than that, he's the longest tender. He's been a Knick his whole career. Be nice to keep him. I think a lot of people, he's a fan favorite. I ordered a Mitchell Robinson jersey.
Did you?
Yeah.
You got that coming?
It's on order.
And the Hornets traded Miles Bridges to the Suns, and that's gonna probably save them some money right there.
Yeah, they're making a lot of moves over there.
Oh, man. Ball to the Wolves. LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, you don't hear much from the father anymore. That guy in the beginning, when the Ball boys were coming.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they're going through some domestic issues. Him and the wife, they may be on the verge of divorce.
Okay, well that explains. Are you shocked by that? The guy is that
not shocked. No.
He's just not a good person
by any means. No, I'm not shocked. So Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal. And a 2033 first-round pick going to the Hornets.
Grayson Allen can shoot.
Not a bad.
No, he's a shooter.
Yeah.
He's a shooter. I tell you, going off the track for a bit, I was watching football, and I start to think of the Jets and with the season coming up and Josh Allen finally having some tools. Maybe it's the year of the Bills, and that which would be great. But I tell you, I look at the Jets and I just shake my head because, you got now Kirk Cousins. I don't know the price tag that he went to the Raiders for. what a great guy to be a mentor for Mendoza.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, knowing that he was out there and the Jets didn't even make a play on him, which is telling me that the powers that be for the Jets are looking at it and they're seeing that, the quarterback that they've chosen, even the back, I don't even know who they got as a backup, but just, I don't know, man. I just don't know.
It's bad when we got to turn that over to Lucas Dequeta.
Yeah. That's for the second.
Who's the backup?
Where's that coming from? Oh, we done already? Oh, okay. I didn't even see the light.
All right, Tommy Thunder on this Monday. By the way, you mentioned the Bills. OJ's not going to be part of the Ring of Honor at
and nor should he be. That's a heck of a way to end the show on OJ.
Oh, man. Cuts like a knife.
Yep. Oh, bro. That was brutal. Peace.
Things are truly better with us.